Hi guys, so I wanted to make a video in regards to Black Lives Matters, and I wanted to come at it in a more spiritual perspective, to offer that perspective to people that may be having a hard time doing so. Or maybe it'll inspire you, or maybe it won't. Maybe you won't agree. It's okay. Not everybody's going to agree. Let me just say, I am Latinos for Black Lives Matters, so I'm all for the movement. I'm very happy that people are getting their voices heard. In regards to the protests, I think that it's important to have those protests because people need their voices heard. People need to get their attention because it's been going on so long and nothing has changed. As far as the looting and the violence, I do not agree with that. I am anti-violence, anti-looting. It's not what it's about. But I do believe that the majority of the people that are out there, about maybe 90% of them, 80%, really do want justice. They want peace, you know what I mean? And the other percentage of people that are out there, they're just out for self-gain. Then there's other entities coming in, you know, different types of energies all in one place, okay? But I can't let that take my eyes off of the real issue here, the root of this all. I was having a really hard time with this because the first day I felt so much sadness, you know, for George Floyd and for everyone, for the whole Black community. Then once I started doing research and seeing everything that's going on, seeing different types of people instigating, people that are not for the movement, that are there at the protest trying to cause more harm, and then people that are just stealing and all of that, and then just conspiracy theories which are true, and all kinds of stuff. And it was just an overload of information, and I felt every emotion. I started getting mad, and after anger, then I was just lost in all this information, right? I was reacting to comments, and I realized, like, no, wait, I need to take a step back, because reacting is not the way, you know. It has to come from a place of love. It has to come from a higher perspective, from your higher self, and a higher frequency. Hate and anger and sadness, those are low frequencies. And me being a spiritual person, I consider myself to be, because I started my spiritual journey in 2015. I was kind of in and out of it, wasn't applying a lot of the things, and not until the last 2 years I've really been applying spirituality. I have a practice. I've been working on myself, and I'm healing myself. The most importantly, healing. In the morning, when I was overwhelmed with all this emotions and everything, I said, I'm gonna get off of Instagram. I'm gonna turn off my phone, 24 hours, no phone. I just need to find the God in me, find God in me, find spirit, find peace. The answers are always within. And so I shut off my phone. You know, I prayed that night, I lit a candle and all that, and then I woke up in the morning and I grabbed this book, okay, Spiritual Liberation, okay, and I just opened it, and the first page, what I read was this, and I'm gonna share it with you guys. Excuse me, I'm a little sweaty. But it says, radical aliveness begins when we wake up to the realization that there is no personal power. There is no personal good, and there is no private good. There is no personal power, because there is only the one power operating through us and in living all creation. It is this power that, when properly understood, empowers us from within to express who and what we really are. If we are honest with ourselves, we will admit that we have a misunderstanding about power, which in turn leads us to wield personal power over others and to engage in power struggles with them. Okay, and that was just powerful. It woke me up, and I was like, wait a minute. No, like, It's about unity. You know, people are trying to create this violence so that we're more separate from each other. You know, we have to unite. You have to realize what the big picture is. We all are from the same source, and wanting peace on earth is what I've always dreamed about. As a kid, I used to dream about peace on earth. You know, that's why I have peace and love on my wrist. And I've always dreamed about unity consciousness, the day that everybody matters, including Black people, okay? If you truly believe that every human being deserves equal rights because we're a human race, then you will understand where I'm coming from. In order for us to get to unity consciousness, we have to get rid of racism in our own home, in our own country. There's oppression everywhere. There's people oppressed all around the world. But Black Lives Matters, this movement, is the first step to unity consciousness. And that's why I can't stay quiet. I have to say that I am for it, you know? The way that I'm going to come at it is in a more spiritual sense, because I believe everyone needs healing. Thinking, these people are hurting. I feel their pain. And so people need healing. Everyone needs healing. I read that page on this book. I was like thinking, okay, I wrote down throat chakra. I have to speak. I have to work on that. I know that. I think everyone needs that. And then I thought about transmutation, because I had judged myself for feeling all those emotions, going through it. I'm like, I'm better than this. I shouldn't be feeling this way. I shouldn't be feeling so much anger. But it's okay. I realized, you know what, we're human. And so I thought about transmutation. When you transmute one negative energy into a positive one, like hate into love, you have to feel it, right? You can't ignore it, ignore that it's not there. You have to actually feel it. You feel it, and then you say, I understand you're a part of me, but no longer is this going to control me. And you change it into love, and you say, I love, I accept it. And that's how you heal it. You have to feel it to heal it. Now, we all know that the universe or the planet is raising its vibration, right? And in order for it to raise its vibration to 5D, we have to go through 4D. It has to be compressed. And the things that are of lower vibration will not be able to exist in that higher vibration. They can't coexist. So these things have to break down. And this year is a huge year of transformation. So I thought to myself, oh my God, once I got into a state of gratitude after I transmuted the hate and anger, I got into this place of gratitude to be alive in this great transformational time. This is a time that's going to go down in history, and we get to be a part of it. We are alive today. Why did we choose to be here at this time? Why did God put us here at this time? To just sit quiet? I think not. Okay? Not I. We have to help heal each other, you know, because everyone is hurting. And I've done my healing work on me personally, from, you know, sexual abuse as a child to just low self-esteem, self-hatred. You know, I did those healings, and I'm still working on them. I'm working on them every day, but I think that there's so many people out there who could benefit from those healings. And so I want to work on myself in order to help the whole, to help everyone. When I do those healings, and share them with you guys, what I do, so that you guys can maybe get inspired to do your own healing and to see something with the wider lens. If you look at the universe, it's like we're a huge puzzle. You know, the universe is a huge puzzle, and each one of us is a different individual piece. You can't have one without the other. You can't have one missing piece, or it's not cohesive. And so, which piece of the puzzle are you? I was watching this video by Elizabeth April, I believe her name is, on YouTube. I'm gonna tag her down there. I thought it was so beautiful how she explained this. So everybody check that video out. How do you expect other beings from other planets or dimensions to want to visit us? You know, they're like, hell no, Earth is ghetto shit. Another video that I watched that really helped me was a video by Teal Swan. She basically said, are you reacting or are you responding? That really was powerful for me because I was reacting out of anger. Now I was going to respond instead with trying to help everyone heal. I think everyone needs healing, and that's going to be my part. What's yours? Is your part going to go rally and walk because you got strong legs? And that's your part. Do it. This is what Elizabeth April was doing. She's like, you have a voice, great, go out and use it. You know, everyone has a way to help. Everyone, whether it's telling your friend that when she makes a racist comment that that's not okay, then maybe that's your part. Maybe you have a social media platform. Maybe you write music. The biggest way to help is by voting, calling the government, donating if you can. You know, all that helps. And I've done pretty much all of them. I'm also gonna put a link down there where you can donate and get all the information that you need. Elizabeth April's YouTube that really inspired me to do this video was the questions that she said that we should ask ourselves. What you have to ask yourself, the time that we're living in now, is, do you believe that all human beings should have equal rights? Should all human beings have equal rights? If you believe yes, you believe in unity consciousness, you believe that we're all one, then what resources do you have? Are you an influencer? Do you have strong legs? You can run? Do you have a voice? Yeah, go voice your opinion. Talk to somebody about not being racist. Make a change. Call your governor's office. Vote. Donate if you can. All that stuff. You know, one of the quotes that she said in the video, and it said, transmuting polarity into unity by taking action without reaction. So this is what we should do. Transmuting polarity into unity by taking action without reaction. Okay? So responding, not reacting. How can you manifest Black Lives Matter? Because there are oppressed people all over the world. We have to do it. We have to start it somewhere. What are the steps to manifesting? So first, when you manifest, you start to speak it into existence, right? You start to say, yeah, what you want to manifest. You start speaking it aloud. So the rallies and all those protests, that's our voice. They're hearing us now, right? All around the world. Second, you gotta change your mindset, right? When you manifest, you gotta change your mindset. You gotta do the healing in order to change the mindset and take out the programming. So heal yourself. Do some healing on yourself. You know, watch something inspiring. Try to help you others if you can, you know. If you may have been racist and you want to change, do it. You can do it's everything is possible. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The next step, positive action. So after you speak it into existence and then you change your mindset about it, then you take positive action, right? To manifest. What positive action are we going to take towards Black Lives Matter movement? Let's vote. Right? Let's sign petitions. That's why I'm making this video, to see if, you know, anybody gets inspired. And the final step is trust. Trusting in the whole thing, in everything. Okay, trusting that even the bad times are meant to be here so that we can have good times. It's always this way. We've always known it this way. Behind every great darkness and every great tragedy, there's something amazing that comes out of it. People rise. And so that's basically all I have to say. If you listen this long, you're a real one, all right? Much love.